remember to come to the flower shop later. I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, sure thing, Amira. I'll be over as soon as I'm done with this.
Everyone hold hands.
Ouais, c'est lui, c'est garanti.
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could...
Mais ça alors, c'est la mauvaise discussion.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again. Given up the ability to wake up?
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running.
Toute votre conscience.
Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were two separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me.
Vous avez donc rassemblé des personnes dans une situation similaire.
Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality. To improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy!
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing here.
Uh-oh, now he's playing dirty!
Il les influence avec les paroles des personnages imaginaires qu'il a créés. Les rêveurs se sont retournés contre nous.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
Vous ne la connaissez pas du tout.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me. and Haidar was able to see her mother. You mean she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they are still trying to achieve. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation, but unfortunately it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think, and even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Make yourselves at home. I see everything.
Vaincu. Ah, on l'a vaincu déjà, le brute bien vu, je l'avais même pas vu. Au revoir.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira! 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 Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Just decide for yourself.
Ouah. Je voulais voir s'ils avaient des noms spécifiques tous, mais non. Allez, Emira, c'est fini.
Am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over. What happened just now? He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating monsters. Now the system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira. It's terrible, even for a dream. Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through.
Quel horrible cauchemar.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate, and my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it. Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
Quand même triste.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing. Uh-huh? What's wrong, Nahida? Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Il se passe encore des choses.
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the academia with them now, but we'll be back soon. Are we going to ask about that scholar? Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the MAÊTRE.
Très bien, très bien. On va parler un peu de tous les gens. Je pense qu'à ce moment-là, j'aurais déjà coupé l'épisode, peut-être en 2, faut voir. Combien de temps ça durera encore. Pas loin tout le monde.
I felt a violent tremor somewhere deep within my dream, and then I woke up. I guess we'll all wake up from our dreams sooner or later.
I'm really glad I reached out to you earlier. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to handle this situation on our own.
You did a great job as well.
Réveillée, elle aussi. Nasser.
They all started waking up around the same time.
Bon. Allons retrouver ce mystérieux monsieur. Rêve des dieux. Donnez le contenu de la conscience de Moséis à l'académie. Ah. On va aller prendre la porte de l'académie.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Ksharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment.
Un peu plus tard.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name Moséis? I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the MAÊTRE and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, great Dendro Archon.
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back.
Il s'en passe des choses. Retournons au moment onirique qui sont juste en dessous.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say. Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you were all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme. As I've said before, I'm still learning, and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You're free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life. Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Ah. D'ailleurs, Katia, on passe aventurière, c'est ça, non?
I'm getting ready to go on an adventure, and I'm taking this plant with me.
La plante!
I shouldn't just sit here waiting for her to come back. Professor Aisha was so determined to explore those secrets, so I should go take a look too. Thank you. May we meet again in the future.
Since we were neighbors in the dream, how about we rent a place together?
Sounds good. I can't afford a house on my own anyway, but I'm sure life will get better.
Nasser.
I discovered that Nasser and I get along pretty well. We both have pretty straightforward personalities.
It also turns out we both disagreed with a Dendro Archon. One in real life, and one in the dream.
Kian.
I'm still a little dizzy from sleeping so long. Just give me a moment here.
Pas de soucis. Ah, il manne avec sa fille.
thank you for rescuing me. I'm really sorry. Luckily, Haidar wasn't injured because of my stupid mistake.
Dad said you're amazing. You're real heroes. Thank you.
Putain, la pauvre fille, elle était toute seule. Son père est devenu fou. Somnambulant. Ça aurait été chelou hein, si on
I'm
avait vu
really
ça.
glad I reached out to you earlier. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to handle this situation on our own.
You did a great job as well.
Ah. Bon, ben, on souhaite bonne chance à tout le monde. Surtout à la dame avec sa plante. Naïda, on est là.
Amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream. Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life.
Vous avez beaucoup appris.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Vous avez de l'empathie pour les autres maintenant.
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job! Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy. You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Personne n'a une empathie absolue.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes. Beinuni, or Moses, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. But I have a vague feeling that this isn't true. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore.
A-t-elle vu quelque chose?
But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too much on the meaning of that warmth. It's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has allowed me to get to where I am today. If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people, so if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
Amolrani Rokadavata a créé Naïda avec ses actions. Bien que le monde ait oublié, les pensées et la volonté de Naïda sont les preuves de son existence. Respectez la décision plus que de vouloir dire la vérité.
Hey, what's with that serious look? You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Non, ce n'est rien.
Okay. Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.
Et voilà. Sapientia Romas 10. Chaleur persistante. Bon, et si on regardait dans les pensées des gens? Ah ouais, ça marche.
If you want to touch someone's heart, you have to find just the right words.
Ce gars.
Everyone hold hands.
Narrow-minded Haravatat.
Foolish Vahumana.
Ils s'insultent dans leur pensée. C'est marrant. Ah, eux, ils peuvent pas. C'est un PNJ nul. Allez, la madame messagerie devant l'académie.
I should probably make an admission brochure and put it up on the side. But I'm sure no one would read it.
I feel sleepier whenever I remember one of his poems.
Le poème de cet homme. C'est marrant. C'est marrant de lire les pensées des gens. Ah. Yo, voilà, les revoilà.
I see everything.
That idiot. When will he get the hint?
Is my poetry not good enough? Let me try to explain.
Je ne sais pas où ils en sont ceux-là. Est-ce qu'il y a vraiment un truc entre eux ou est-ce que le gars il se fait des films? Mais on saura peut-être dans un autre épisode. Cette dame qui est toujours là.
Probably make an admission brochure and put it up on the side. But I'm sure no one would read it.
Ah, malheureusement non. Putain, même si tu mets un panneau quelque part avec toutes les réponses du monde, les gens ne le liront pas. Hein. Parce que bon, les gens sont galères. Ah là là. Bon. On peut voir les pensées d'Effendi. Ah oui!
Just me? Or have we been getting more and more fungi management commissions lately?
If only Dia would join the Corps of 30. We need more people like her.
Our workload is increasing again.
Toujours plus de travail.
I hope the academia doesn't stir up too much trouble.
Just how big is that book?
C'est trop marrant. Shaw isn't from the desert, but he's pretty cute.
Oh les c'est incroyable. Ah oui, je sais qui je veux voir les pensées. Ils sont où? Putain, allez fatui. Aïe aïe aïe. Attendez. On va... Putain, il y a la souris qui fait des conneries. on va regarder ça et après on va s'arrêter. Ah non! Non, ils peuvent pas me faire ça! À la feuille. Ah non. Ah, ils y ont pas pensé. Ah, c'est trop... Ah, c'est trop bête. Ah non, on peut pas lire les pensées d'autres personnes. Ah, ça c'est pas malin. Ah, dommage. Bon, ça aurait été beaucoup de travail aussi. Hein. Est-ce qu'on peut lire les pensées de Catherine? Je pense que les chances sont faibles, mais...
Drunk people are so fun.
Ah oui, lui il s'amuse. Le président de la Guilde des Aventuriers.
I hope hope no one from the academia comes here to stir up trouble today.
Ah! Ah, Catherine ne pense rien. Catherine ne pense rien, vu que Catherine est une marionnette. Ah, allez, bon, on n'a pas pu lire les pensées des Fatui, mais on pourra peut-être lire les pensées de certaines autres personnes. Au revoir, monsieur Seiji. C'est vrai qu'on peut lire ses pensées aussi.
This is the first time the boss has taken me on an international work trip. I need to show some initiative.
Et où monsieur Hanbei?
Mushrooms this, mushrooms that. I spent all day thinking about mushrooms. At this rate, one or two will probably pop out from my head tomorrow.
Monsieur Hanbei, si on parlait à... Si on regardait les pensées d'un Nara. Mais faut que je m'arrête après, parce que sinon on va passer... on va regarder vraiment partout et parler à tout le monde. Ce serait terrible. Quoique j'ai une dernière idée. J'ai une dernière idée de quelques personnes à qui j'ai envie de voir les pensées. Rakatora, c'est vrai, tu tombes bien. Ah non! Non, pas les Aranara! Oh, dommage. Non, je peux pas lire les pensées. Je peux pas lire leurs pensées. Ah, dommage. Oui, le village d'Aru. Dormez, dormez. Un sommeil d'or qui invoque le sable errant. Où il n'est pas nécessaire de boire de l'eau salée et amère. Où les soucis de lendemain n'existent pas.
At least the nights are nice and cool.
Hey! I must remember to add less salt the next time I cook.
Oh. Lui au moins il pense à des trucs sérieux.
So, I look like Isak's grandfather. Maybe this was meant to be.
Peut-être, peut-être. Et Monsieur Sohail, allez, on va voir un peu ce que quoi pense Monsieur Sohail. Sohail et son pote. Mystère, c'est parfait. Alors, combien d'articles je pourrais écrire dessus? Évidemment. Et Wulwani, le bima restant qui se fiche de la charité. Le pauvre. Bon, chers amis, on va arrêter de... on va arrêter... Je devrais arrêter. Je devrais arrêter, putain. C'est pas possible, c'est sans fin. Bon, mais c'est déjà tellement long, je pourrais faire 2 épisodes de 40 minutes, mais... Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Je suis sûr qu'il y a des gens avec lesquels je peux parler ici. La dame là-bas. Réveille tes pensées.
Just temporary partners, but since the boss gave the word, I guess I'll look after them for a bit.
Whatever the boss says.
Le chef parle, on obéit. Très bien. Mais vous, je peux pas vous parler, hein. Je peux te parler ou pas? Non. Non, pas du tout. Bon. Faut regarder dans les pensées d'un Fatu. Ouais, mais non, je pense que... Ouais, non. Non, on peut juste les attaquer. C'est vraiment dommage que ça marche pas en dehors de Sumiro. Ah, dommage, dommage, dommage. C'est ennuyeux, mais tant pis. Oui, j'essaie quand même à lier. Incroyable. Ah non, on peut pas regarder les pensées de Mooning. Ah mais c'est Clitopho! Qu'est-ce qu'il devient lui? Bonjour Léa, quel bonheur de vous voir ici. Allez, prenez quelque chose pour vous rafraîchir, c'est moi qui invite. Pourquoi êtes-vous ici? C'est Jinwoo qui m'a envoyé ici. Les Millénites vont bientôt nous fournir de nouveaux équipements de démolition. Elle est trop occupée au camp. Comment allez-vous ces temps-ci? Comme ci, comme ça. Enfin bon, je n'ai pas de regrets. Ça me rappelle quand j'étudiais l'académie, l'alchimie à Mondstadt. À cette époque, je croyais qu'un enfant ordinaire comme moi pouvait avoir des rêves. Plus tard, j'ai réalisé au cours de mes études qu'il y a des fossés qui ne peuvent jamais être franchis. Certaines personnes n'arrivent jamais à rattraper les autres. C'est qu'à ce moment-là que j'ai compris qu'une discipline comme l'alchimie était destinée à des gens talentueux ou à des personnes particulièrement travailleuses. Même mes rêves n'avaient pas les mêmes couleurs que les leurs. Vous avez rejoint les pilleurs de trésors? Ah, je ne voulais pas être une personne médiocre toute ma vie. Et après tout, il faut de tout pour faire un monde. Des personnes qui font le mal et d'autres qui font le bien. Je le pensais toujours. Arrêtez, ne me faites pas la morale comme Jinwoo, je reconnais mes torts. Jinwoo m'a déjà parlé de tout ça il y a longtemps. Les propos étaient vrais. Que ce soit ceux qui les dieux regardent ou ceux à qui la chance sourit. Ces gens-là vivent pour eux-mêmes. Ce sont des personnes bénies, à qui les ailes ont poussé et dont le regard est porté trop haut et trop loin. C'est à nous de bâtir, protéger et maintenir tout ce qui est situé en dessous de leur regard, et tous ces espaces où ils ne mettent pas les pieds. Toujours mieux que de faire du mal aux autres en étant un bandit. Certainement. Être un pilleur de trésors, se mettre en quête d'une liberté égoïste, au bout du compte, ça revient à chercher son propre malheur. Or, tout ce qu'on a fait maintenant, bien que ce soit d'ordinaire, on ne le fait pas juste pour gagner notre vie, pour nous-mêmes, ni seulement pour les autres. Après tout, il faut bien des gens pour faire certaines choses. C'est justement les gens ordinaires comme nous qui doivent s'en occuper. Quoi qu'il en soit, merci de m'avoir fait comprendre qu'il y a un sens à faire un travail ordinaire. Pfiou. Allez, on arrête de faire des choses obnuantes. Vous voulez pas boire quelque chose? J'ai plein de médocs des balaises. Quoi? Vous nous avez fait tout ce discours pour continuer à vendre de faux médicaments? Chute B accroché glacé. Petit truc. Bon, c'est bon. C'est bon, j'ai compris la leçon, on s'arrête là. Je n'ai plus d'idées. Et de toute façon, on peut pas parler aux gens auxquels je pense. Voilà. Donc, on peut pas voir les pensées des gens auxquels je pense. On se laisse donc là, chers amis. Putain, juste au moment où je dis ça, il y a une idée qui me vient à l'esprit, mais non, faut arrêter. On va se laisser là pour cet épisode. Donc finalement, ce sera le 3e. On aura fait 3 épisodes sur cette quête. J'espère que cet épisode, en tout cas, vous aura plu. Et en attendant la suite, je vous dis au revoir et à bientôt, chers amis. Ciao!